What? Cookie, what are you doing? Are you trashing the place? Got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Who's on YouTube? And it's the shower. Kiwi. Bird Love. I contacted him. He had no idea what I was talking about, so kind of embarrassing. Bird Love, he told me to contact that guy. He didn't have a clue what I was talking about, and I was so embarrassed. I'm glad you're done your surgery. What do you think, Rue? Newman. Newman's good. Oh, boy, oh boy. I don't know. She told me to contact someone. Wrote me a nice email saying that she promised that she would get me to contact. So I googled the guy all out of Facebook, found his name, contacted him. You know what the heck I was talking about. It's kind of funny, actually. I'm here, sweetie. Let me see what you guys. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I haven't sat down all day. I feel bad I haven't been able to check all the comments. I know you guys are doing your job and commenting and sharing and liking. And I feel bad when I can't get to them. You might want to update your Facebook, maybe, Barbara. We're going after Brad gets home from work. This is the scramble that I was trying to avoid. The last minute scramble. I gotta clean this whole bird room. I gotta clean the kitchen. I gotta do the floors. I gotta vacuum. I gotta clean the bathroom. And I was trying to get it all done last night. Right? Actually, it makes me clean the house, really, when they go away. I got one side of the bird room done last night, but it's been messed up since. So we only got about 30 minutes here. Right, Cookie? And Cookie's going to spend the rest of the evening attacking me. We'll leave and come out, Barbara, and then go to my live, or go on YouTube. Can you hear me? Newman's been good. They've been out running the roost while I've been working. Oh, did you like it, Kathleen? Tell me if you liked it. Oh, you're behind you. Power outage? That would suck. I don't know, like, I think we lost power here at this house for like 20 minutes once. And then we never lost power when we lived downtown because we were on the same power grid as the hospital. But I would freak right out if we had no power. I'm going to be honest with you. I've always wanted to get a generator just in case I go without power for 5 minutes. Brad says no. Alright, see you, Maeve. I won't be here long. Isn't it good? Are you a butter chicken addict now? I know, Brad says no. He says we don't need one. Really, we don't need one because like, we haven't had lost power before. No going out there, Newman. You can sit on my lap for a minute, though. Here, let me put a towel up. We did nails last night, didn't we? Everyone forgives me, which is nice. Tornadoes. Danita, I gotta say, Danita, you seem to add low as us. BB calm. I don't know what that means. I know it's important though. I add stress. You get power outages where you guys are? I couldn't. Hey Angie. Don't forget to everyone to hit the like button. My page is finally getting noticed again. I don't feel like such a content loser. Oh, I'm always calm, yeah. I'm actually really calm. Unless Brad is standing over me and telling me we gotta go. Then I'm like freaking right out. The Brad says we have to leave at a certain time. I'm like all day stressing about it, that I might not be able to leave at a certain time. So I feel like I'm spending all day getting ready to leave at a certain time. That's when I'm like, don't do that to me. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. One time, I couldn't find my passport. We were leaving the cruise ship, and I couldn't find my passport. He's like, we gotta get out of here right now. And it was like, and then I had to pack and everything in like 10 minutes, because you know how when you're on a cruise, they knock on the door or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. And then it's like, packed everything up, and in order to get off the ship, you had to stand there. You had to show your passport. And we get to the thing, I go to look for my passport, it's like, it's not there. So I have to stand there in front of thousands of people going through my suitcase while he's standing over me with his arms crossed. That's right, Elfie. I always have passport problems though. The one time when we were going to get married, we were going to elope in Vegas. And we had a bag of garbage and we had a bag of important documents. I know I'm not a content loser. I felt like one. Anyways, so of course we were in Kelowna, which is 5 hours from here. We were catching an airplane from here. And we're halfway to Vancouver. catch a flight. Brad goes, did you get the passports? I go, yeah. He goes, will you double check? I go, I look, I've got the garbage, not the passports. Do we drive all the way back? Honestly, no one would put up. We had to drive all the way back. I know I'm not. I felt that way. I know that's a feeling. It's not a reality. Confident. We had to drive all the way back, and Brad had to go through a big dumpster looking for our passports. And then, remember, was it a year and a half ago, we were going with my daughter. We're going to go to Florida. It's going to be fantastic. Family vacation. Everything's going to be perfect. And Brad was getting it organized. The Thursday night before, we were leaving on the Monday. And then he's like, I'm going to get your where's your passport? It's not in your purse. It's usually in your purse. I go, oh, it should be in my purse. He goes, no, it's not. We go, it's gone. I lost my passport, and I was leaving on Monday. And he was storming around the house, tore everything apart looking for my passport. I guess we're not going. And then I'm like, I'm trying to ignore him, going, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. And then, so I had to do this emergency passport on Monday. Is it Monday? We were leaving at midnight on Monday, so I had to go to a passport office. Thank goodness I live in the city. And they issued me an emergency passport. I only had to wait 4 hours. It's my other passport. And then, I was so stressed about it, so I wasn't answering my phone, because this number kept calling me. And I'm like, I don't have time, I'm too stressed, I can't deal with anybody, I'm not answering the phone. And it was the place that had my passport. So they were calling me to tell me they had my passport. They must have called me a million times. So that's my second passport story. Oh, my other passport story? We went to go away. I had just been away with my friend. Oh, I've got 4 passports. Just been away with my friend. We drove down Oregon for a few days. It was really fun. Came back, and Brad and I were going to like Vegas or someplace. And we get to the airport, and he says, "Can I see your you got your passport?" I go, "Yeah." And I pulled out my friend's passport. I had my friend's passport. We were at the airport. So good thing Brad is always like getting to the airport super early, right? And he knows why. Because if something always happens. I got a lot of passports now. So, I had to drive to my friend. We have bought parking. I had to drive to my friend and go switch passports again. So that's the third passport story. And then the fourth passport story is we were in this layover. I don't know, we were in Dallas or something at a layover, and it was for hours. I do beat up Lucy. Because we were at this layover for hours, and I was like, I can't stand it in here anymore. I'm going to go outside. And he's like, no, don't go outside, because you got to go to security, and you go through that all the time. I'm like, Brad, we've got hours. It's going to be no big deal. Right? So you just have to show your boarding pass. So I gave him my purse, He took my purse. I couldn't stand being in the airport anymore. I've been on the plane, we were traveling, and I just couldn't stand. I needed some fresh air. So he gives me my boarding pass, and I said, you hold on my purse. So he had my purse and his boarding pass, and he gave me my boarding pass. So guess what happened? Can you guess what happened? I go out, I'm like, oh, I'm so organized, right? I got it all figured out. I go out, I'm like looking around the airport outside, oh, it's so nice here, blah, blah, blah. And then I go, it's time to go back in, I go, and I hand the guy my boarding pass. And he's like, you don't look like a Brad Morrison. And I'm like, oh no. He gave me his boarding pass, and I didn't have my purse or anything. So I had to call him, and he wasn't answering his phone, his ringer wasn't on, and so I'm panicking. Right now we're getting close to the plane getting taken off, right? Right, it's like now it's like, okay, the plane's gonna leave soon. And I'm like, oh no, and I know he's freaking out now, right? Like the plane's boarding, his wife is still not there. Then he looked and he's like, oh. And then, but luckily I went to the front desk. I was like, okay, you have to get your brain, you gotta put your thinking cap on, Danita. So I went to the airline and they issued me a new boarding pass and I went through. But you know, kind of look I got. Even it was his fault, but I'm the one who still got the look. Your husband would be so mad. He's not bad. He just gives me the look, and that's really all I need, right? Is the look. Do you have another passport story? Oh yeah, we were in Hawaii once, right? And we were in Hawaii once, and that was when I used to have to take Ativan to take the plane. And I got mad at him, so I'm like, I'm gonna go sit over here. And then, so I went and sat somewhere far, far away from him, down in another. You're almost likely to lose your boarding pass. So I went and sat down like in another, what are those things called? Like another area, like not the same, like the D, I was in a C. We were leaving from D and I went to the C, to Moat, right? And I ended up falling asleep. Plus I was out of it. Totally out of it. And, and so I had to find my way to the plane, and I caught it just in time. Yeah, and then I get mad at him too, right? I'm like, I'm never gonna travel with you again if you act so tense all the time. It's the last trip I'm taking with you. Meanwhile, it's me. We should do a TV show together. Yeah. So anyways, that's my passport story. He's very patient with me, to be honest. Yeah, she wants me to pet her. She's cold, so she's sitting on my lap. Rue's making a mess. We have to do some quick cleaning. I was so prepared to go yesterday, and now I'm the least prepared. You pack for your husband? Get stuck in a nuclear reactor? You're probably the most popular girl on that show. You've been married, you have to pack for your husband? Well, fat chance of that going on in this house. We take care of ourselves here. It's only the strongest survive. What does that say? Only the strong survive. Rhonda, Rhonda, Rhonda. He trained you well. So anyways, now you're up to date on all the passport drama. I gotta get moving. Brad's gonna come home and he's gonna go, "You're not ready?" Well, Dave. I've got Kiwi's cage, Rue's cage to clean. I got all the cages to clean. I got the kitchen to clean. I got a mop. Yeah, Cookie. Cookie's gonna fight me on it. You think some of the birds like Brad's quiet, non-threatening nature? You were not. Really, Marshall? That would have sucked. We're going to the trailer. Last time we went there, we broke the truck window, and then the truck was broken into. So let's check out your new sprouts on your head, Coco. Wow, beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at them. So pretty. I don't know. We gotta. Yeah, Brad got it fixed this week. So anyways, I better get moving or I'm gonna fall asleep. Paul, I had Coco and sit in the trailer once and I said I'd never bring a bird in the trailer ever again. And guess what? She screamed, you know her ack. She did that the whole time in the trailer and it reverberated in my brain. So if you join us on Facebook tomorrow morning, type in !notify and you'll be notified when I go live down in the trailer and we'll go for a little early morning walk. So anyways, you guys have a good night and be good. Don't do anything Cookie wouldn't. Right, Cookie? Tell them, don't do anything Cookie would. You'll be safe. C is for Cookie, right, Cook? He's falling asleep. !notified if you want to see the trailer tomorrow morning. Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend if you can't join us. The cage is a king's cage. They don't make them anymore. Good night.